For Scotland, I was able to pay my way myself, the 100% by myself. I never thought I'd have the opportunity to go on a travel study because of the high price tag. So I just buckled down and I was able to cut out unnecessary expenses. So no more Target trips, no more Starbucks.
I worked throughout the semester, so I also was able to save some money, and it isn't very hard to keep putting away a little bit of money here and there. And honestly, you don't need to buy an entirely new outfit. You don't need all new rain gear or anything. You can just use what you already have. So it's not like you need to spend a ton of money to be able to go on the trip.
Just through the way I described it and how excited I was, my parents were like, okay, yeah, we can, like, if we need to, we can help you get there. We can try and do what we can to make this possible. But in the end, I was able to save up the money for it. I worked through winter break, spring break, days off from school, and all those paychecks and other times I was working throughout the semester. I put that away, saved it.
So I actually got financial aid for it, and I highly recommend applying because you may think you're not going to get anything, but it's never hurts to apply and see what you can get.
I ended up bringing $500 US dollars, and I only spent that much. So on souvenirs, food, anything else that I needed it for, I had that $500. I didn't take out any other money while there.
Just traveling was probably my favorite part, just because I hadn't been anywhere before.
I love seeing the wind farm.
The wind farm was very, very breathtaking, and it just seems so simple, but it almost like takes your breath away of how big the area is.
Just seeing that ability to have this useful land, these things being useful, generating energy, and then the land is open to the public.
The people there are so nice and welcoming, and if you have any questions, you can always just ask someone.
Meeting new people was probably my favorite part.
And it was also super cool that we got so much free time to ourselves because we got to choose where we wanted to eat supper, we got to choose where we wanted to go on the weekend.
To the Highlands just to see the beautiful mountains and just to kind of experience the greenery that there is and just the beauty of Scotland.
You can see what you want to see in the country without having to be stuck to an itinerary. It was really challenging trying to push myself to go out of my comfort zone and spend a couple weeks in a country with a bunch of people that I didn't know.
I was a little nervous to travel with these people that I didn't really know. I knew a few of them through classes.
Honestly, the meetings before the trip made me really comfortable with everyone, and we shared our phone numbers and Snapchats, so we got to connect before the trip, and then we got to have classes together and meet up before the trip. That made things so much easier when we actually went on the trip.
I'm normally not a very outgoing person, so it did take like a little bit longer than other people to get acquainted with everyone, but everyone was so nice and outgoing and understanding that it was just a lot of fun.
Because again, we were just so excited to go and have this experience together.
I made a lot of new connections and a lot of new friends that I still keep up with to this day.
Kind of having ideas of places you want to go on the nights off. I mean, obviously the first couple nights just explore Edinburgh, but after that, like if you know that there's somewhere that you want to go on your free weekend, make sure that you have time to go do that.
To look closer at the weather. Scotland only has about 2 weeks of summer, and that was our 2 weeks there. And plan your shoes accordingly.
My friends and I took a bus tour up to Loch Ness, and so we had to plan that ahead of time to make sure we had enough time to like actually go on the bus to get there and come back.
Don't really plan to like dress super fancy. It's pretty casual.
And just have fun. Like, it's not supposed to be a very stressful trip, so just enjoy yourself.
If you are at all considering doing a travel study, you need to do it because you will not regret it at all. And it's going to give you so much more than you ever thought you would get out of it.